countrymen and women, this year is a very sad year for peasants and vulnerable farmers. This year is a very sad year for the vulnerable farmers. You may wish to know that the background of FSIP is that it was meant for viable but vulnerable farmers. FSIP was meant for viable but vulnerable farmers. Now, the question that we must ask ourselves as Zambians, who are vulnerable small-scale farmers? Sure, a person who earns a pension of 200 kwacha per month must be described as a vulnerable person. A person who is given cash transfer of 200 per month must be described as a vulnerable farmer. When MMD introduced FSIP, it was to try and help the vulnerable but viable farmers so that they can have food security and also contribute to the production of maize in the country. Over the years, we have seen that the production of maize has been going up, recording bumper harvests because of the FSIP. When PF came into office, they improved on the FSIP guidelines and improved on the number of bags to give to the farmers, and also scaled up the number of people to receive FSIP. If you may wish to know, a farmer contributes only 400 kwacha and is given 6 bags. Is given 6 bags of fertilizer, 3D, 3 urea, and is given a 10 kg bag of seed. What the new government has done is retrogressive and it must be stopped. They have removed all those who get pension. And like I've said, most of the people, pensioners, get only 200 kwacha a month. Some as little as 180 kwacha a month. They have removed all those they are giving social cash transfer. How much is social cash transfer given to the vulnerable? It is 200 kwacha a month. Now look, 1 bag of fertilizer is costing 1,200 kwacha. Then you say, because we give you 200 per month, which 200 is not even consistent, it comes sometimes after 3 months. And you are saying for those retirees, people who retired long time ago, who earn 180, 200 kwacha a month, you say we remove you, you cannot benefit from FSIP. Is to show you that the decision that you've made as New Dawn government is tantamount to killing the people. I'm reliably informed. People have started collapsing on hearing the news that they will not benefit from FSIP. I just came from Luansha. I went around Rona and in Patamato. The people are complaining. And typical of politicians, you forget the people who voted for you. Leadership is about improving the living standards of the people. It's not taking away even the little that the poor people have. You are sitting in those offices because people voted for you. And the majority of the people who voted for you are these vulnerable, small-scale peasant farmers, villagers, people from the compounds, people from Mpatamato, from Kawama, from Ron. Abantu balekele nchito kale kumaini ino nchita bachitafe depend pari FSIP ukulima babula potu wakulya bashako noto wakutila bale lipilila abana kuma school na kuma colleges mubule chile chintu mubapoke just because we want to please the IMF. Na mupapa tamweba munyinane, I seriously appeal to the conscious President Hakainde Hichilema. Let those people who have always received FSIP receive the FSIP, regardless of whether they get the 200 pension or they get the social cash transfer. Moneni abantu ofo bafwa imanda shonseshi. Nempanga ya kushika abantu nomba mu Zambia naipwa mulefo kuipaila pona bambi abantu. Tebutungulushi. Mweba munyinani. Tebutungulushi. Elo futi, you are saying for you to get fertilizer, FSIP, you must come with a voter's card. Mweba munyinani. Voting is a right for every individual, but it's not mandatory that everybody must vote. As much as we must encourage people to vote and participate in voting, but the conscience must be left to an individual to decide whether they want to vote or not. Mwalachitashana bachitawala. Bachitawala balapoka FSIP. Bachitawala tabavota. So mlebat, you are going to segregate against the watchtower members because they don't vote. That is poor leadership. And I'm appealing to you people, mweba the government, mweba mnyinane, umweo wa muntu wa mkutu. Elo chiwe mbachitila, ushi utukila mtembo wa mbiye, no wakwe upokwa. This is a serious matter and don't gross over it. Minister of Agriculture, Ndekulomba, iliyo office wike elemo, ni ababe ni abantu ebakusalile. Nga baka no kumivota, you go back to the streets. Mutolo lungu, mutolo what? Mutolo piri. President Hakainde Hichilema, the people voted for you so that you improve on their lives. What they were going through, PF, you should improve on it, but not to retrogress. Ukupoka abantu, imagine today, mulimu office umamwine, you are a civil servant. Vice Africa felelo, inchito ya apwa, no plan. How are you going to look after your family? If you want to free up abantu pa FSIP, maybe the best you can do is do it gradually. Mwabeva, mweba poka cash transfer, mweba poka ma pension in the next 3 years. Tukaleko kumipela gradually panono, so that people can adapt. Tetumwise fem pum, tuamifuni hapo, abantu waledila. Elo ntungulu shishunfwa, abantu nga balila, ten tungulu nangupanono hiyo. Elo mwiva arrogant. Arrogant is the beginning of the downfall of the government. Ndemu papa tamweba mnyinani. Kwate ni uluse kubantu abalanda. Echo tuingirila mu government kusunga abalanda. On the other hand, mwebati, abantu chila muntu umo FSIP fo yaba, nga babule ndalama babika pamo, nga bekala kukawama in a cooperative. Baya tuwale ndalama, baya chita deposit. Government used to take fertilizer from the DAO's office to various points, and then cooperatives will collect and distribute to their members. Lelo muleba chila muntu mwine afili okuimo kwa ikala ukia kuboma ukia chita deposit ndalama no kuisendela fertilizer. Mwalishi wama distance ya bamumishi Do you know how long people take to go to the boma in some areas? In some areas, it takes 3 days to walk to the boma. In some areas, you have to spend over the 200 kwacha or 300 ukwenda okufuma okubekala abantu ukuya ku boma. Elo abalanda abakafunya ku isempia isha booking amamotoka ukusenda fertilizer ku boma ukutwala okubekele. Usheri mule panga ya mafunde mula tontonkanya bwino sana. Mula tontonkanya poku mona ukutile fi mule fyenga abantu. Abakote bamwe abapoka fertilizer no kwenda tabenda. But nga batu mu muntu ati kaipoka fertilizer mule kana ati turefu afya bene. Omba bana kulu abali 80 bali kano kwenda bakayashani kuboma mupoka fertilizer. Mwe bamunyinane alokumfa kusumba tatwakula konkafye ife baletwe babasungu ba IMF kafunyeni po ababo poka pension yaku basungu impia shingi bena balekala no kita survive pension yaku no tapari winga kita survive buchushi weka pangeni amafunde alewa mina abantu pangeni amafunde aya dingile na tradition yesu na culture yesu ngabena Zambia tekula ko ngafefe ba mule umfoko chilenu nkaimwe bantu muli comfortable muli mu office ndemye bamwe bamunyinane nali kwebele tabulapo munonko ngafyala wilowa akakulengela chikuta mwikatila takwali abasosele we session ya FSIP's condition FYRD. You have the right to remove ghost people from the list, but you can't bring in conditions that the people will not afford. Can you imagine? Umuntu kufuma kumuva hiyo kumpata mato kumuva hiyo ukwisa mkupoka fertilizer ku town kuli ba dako mweba mnyinane nali kwebele tabulapo naenda na makasi okusabu no mumanda uko mulango okutile chichintu chili serious natamule fokumfwa lwenu elo na imwe mweba chitafefe baleta fyonse mule lumba chilife bwino mailo na umfile MP aliparedio aleba no ama condition yalife bwino bantu yo MP nali mwishiba bali mupela ka contract ka kuchita supply ama motorbikes ku Ministry of Community aya pamula basale tumfya balanda awo filife bwino fina bafunishepo aba pension ifi uli muwele kayulu uli mfwa yaleta abantu muno mumanda nabo wempita bukulingile elo nkakuingilila mu constituency mmobe elo chibipile afiwele uchite resign tukakwata ma election tukese monana nobe usale popa bantu nokutwala ma wonda muchibembatila mpum abantu nabafulwa lesampali. God bless Zambia. Not what.
Just a question. Empowerment programs in UPND obviously one is on the social transfer. The logic there is that others that are more vulnerable should receive the other empowerment. Do you feel all these empowerment programs should be received by one person?
Not really. You see, the FSIP is a one-off thing. It only comes once in a year. While as the social gas transfer, it's money that you receive every day. And surely, can you imagine that one who gets 200 kwacha per month? Kutibalila monabana ashita mona fertilizer. Ultimately, what is going to happen? Even the production of maize will go down. Yonsa ama bumper harvest watch the record yana galebo de la punch. So it is not that people must have a multiplicity of empowerments to enjoy. But this FSIP one is a special one. Social cash transfer was brought to help the vulnerables in their day-to-day life. Bale kwatako kasopo kakwasha, at least by me can that was the basis. Then the other empowerment, bachiteko contribute ku national production of maize. Bakwate kona extra money ya kulipirira abana ku masukulu nga balima. So there are two different programs in compatible pairs, and they should not be mixed.
We also saw a situation where there was some cancellation of fertilizer procurement tenders. Don't you think this could be an indication that government knows that it will not manage to just supply fertilizer to everyone now? The intention is to tamper with all these guidelines surrounding FSIP.
I don't want to base my argument on speculation. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. But what I know is when you see people advertise a tender, cancel it, advertise corruption. Nothing else. Corruption. Thank you.